Hey guys, this is Tyler. I'm here with Alex, and after the big success of our February releases video, we're pretty excited to be back in here for the March one. So let's get things going here.
Alright, we're going to kick things off with a little action RPG game you may have heard of. It's called Mass Effect 3.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, I know, right? I was shocked when I saw this.
God,
But
this is gonna be sick.
It's going to be awesome, though. Comes out on the
excited.
6th of March.
Highlight of the month, no doubt.
Developed by BioWare, published by EA.
My God, I'm so stoked.
It's
This is
Tyler's
ridiculous.
pick of the month.
How can you say it's not yours?
I don't know. I'll have to think about it.
Well, oh my God, this is Mass Effect 3. Mass Effect 2 is like one of the highest rated games in history on the Xbox.
Okay, not in history.
Yeah, on the Xbox 360.
Yeah, okay, but it's probably going to be the best game in March, so
Yeah, so
you can just leave right now. You don't need to see what the rest of the games
everybody, March 6th, go to the store.
are. Buy Mass Effect 3.
You know, right now, I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if it's midnight.
Go line up right now.
Go pre-order Mass Effect 3. If you can't get to a store, you can do it online.
Alright, the next game we have is I Am Alive. It's an Xbox Live Arcade / PlayStation Network / it's on the PC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a survival game, like you're one of the only survivors, and you're like in a big city. It looks lots of like Uncharted or Mirror's Edge type of climbing around type of stuff. And when does it come out?
March 7th.
March 7th, it's made by Ubisoft, so check it out.
It's got the game engine from Splinter Cell, Conviction. So
Yeah.
It's a pretty big game. So we're here with another March 6th game, Street Fighter X Tekken. For anyone who's a fan of the fighting series, this should be a pretty big game. It's basically just a crossover between Street Fighter and Tekken, which are both have been very big fighting series for a very long time.
Yeah, it's gonna be out on basically all the main consoles, like the PS3, Xbox, PC. Also coming out in the Vita. It's one of the first like release games on the Vita. So if you get in the Vita and you like fighting games, it might be a good choice.
Anyone who has a Wii, move on. On March 20th, we've got Ninja Gaiden 3, so should be a pretty big game to look forward to.
Yeah, it's like a third-person sort of hack and slash everything. It's like God of War, but a lot faster. It's really violent. I don't know much about the story, but I do know it's really hard. Like the insane difficulty, whatever the very hard's called, is like ridiculous. It will crush your soul.
So it'll be available for Xbox, PS3, and it's on TBA right now. When the Wii U comes out, it should be coming out for it. Okay, so we got another Resident Evil coming out this month. It's Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, coming out March 20th. I've played a lot of Resident Evil 5 and 4. They're pretty fun games, so I'm pretty excited for this one. It's a third-person horror shooter game, so if anyone's a fan of that, definitely go out and look for it.
Then we have the Silent Hill Downpour coming out on the PS3 and Xbox on March 13th, I believe. It's a survival horror game. Obviously, it's a Silent Hill game, you know. Third person. What do you think about the game, Tyler?
Looks pretty cool. Nice mystery, nice feel to it. Third person's a bit set up higher than a game like Gears of War, where so you still can see good and you don't take up the whole screen. Kind of like a Grand Theft Auto set.
Yeah.
Also on March 13th, we've got the new Naruto game with the never-ending title. It's Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Generations. So anyone who's putting that on their list, get a big piece of paper.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure with every game they actually add another word to the title. So by like the 20th game, it's just like this huge thing, like a book. It's like a foldable, like flip open cover with like words going down. Anyway, it's like a fighting game. It looks really good. The graphics, if you like the anime, you're gonna like the game because it looks almost exactly like the anime. So, you know, if you're into Naruto, go get it. If you're not, stay far away.
Yeah, I haven't played a Naruto game in a while, but it did actually look pretty intense.
Yeah.
But for fighting games, I'd more recommend the Street Fighter.
Buy
X Tekken.
buy that one.
Okay, so now back to the Silent Hill games. On March 6th, we've got the Silent Hill HD collection. Seems to be the time for HD collections lately.
Yeah, but it's a pretty good idea because I mean, if you haven't played the old games, it's a really good value getting 3 really good games for like less than price of a full game. Instead of spending like $60 on a crap game, you can get 3 games that you know are like really good. It's 3 games, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so if you like Silent Hill, then go and buy it. Or if you want to play the old games before you play the new one, Downpour, then go and get it. So
These HD collections are good ideas. It's just they all seem
Yeah.
to be coming at once.
yeah, I think they'd stagger them more. But I mean, if you like those game series, then it's a great idea.
Good for anyone in that genre. Just
Yeah, I
I'd
think this is
recommend
like
it.
the 5th HD collection, isn't it?
It's always fun to play the old games.
Yeah. And now that they don't look like garbage anymore. Next game we have is Tales of Grace's F, which is a action RPG game, sort of like Final Fantasy, if you played that one. Comes out in this March 13th, 2012. It looks like it's Japanese. It looks sort of like anime.
It's very Japanese.
It's very Japanese. So if you like that type of thing, then I guess go and get it.
If you've seen Fiesta, all the people look like that.
Yeah.
So that kind of Japanese.
Oh, and it's a
anime.
PS3 exclusive, by the way. So if you own Xbox and you like anime, then you're screwed. So I'm sorry. Go buy a PS3.
Okay, so next up we got the 9th Mario Party game. It's coming out on March 11th, and so it looks like it's gonna be pretty cool. I mean, the Mario Party games are fun. They haven't really been getting better lately. They've been getting worse, if anything, but they're still fun games to play if you've got like a group of people.
Yeah, and like 95% of games made by like Nintendo, and like Mario and all the stuff, they're pretty good. So I mean, like Mario Kart, Mario World or whatever,
They're good games when you have a lot of people.
Mario Tennis.
That was a good game.
Not Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games or whatever. That's gay, but don't buy that.
Go out and buy Mario Party 9. Get a lot of people. I think it's 4-player, but
Is it only 4-player?
well, yeah, they only got 4 controllers. I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, I don't know. We need like 8 players.
Get 4 players and just play Mario Party.
Nonsense. Next game we have is Kid Icarus Uprising for the 3DS. Comes out March 23rd,
2012.
2012, obviously. It's like a third-person shooter. It's in 3D, shockingly.
No way. 3D on the 3DS.
Yeah, I know. It's got single-player, multiplayer. Anything else, Tyler?
10 plus people. Protect your kids.
Yeah, I know.
They can't handle
it's not
Pit with his
appropriate.
arrow.
It's not appropriate. 9-year-old kids will like start murdering people if they see this.
Any Super Smash Bros. Fans, come find out where Pit gets his
Yeah, I never actually
sexy moves.
never actually played a game where Pit's in it, so I might actually buy it just to check it out.
Go Pit. Now we've got Unit 13. It's coming out to the PlayStation Vita. This is the first Vita game we've covered. It's coming out March 6th. It's a third-person shooter game. Unlike the Kid Icarus, we can actually for sure say this is a third-person shooter game.
It's made by Zipper Interactive, which I'm pretty sure also made a SOCOM game recently, but I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that.
Only on PlayStation, people. See that little tag?
It's on, yeah, on the Vita. So, yeah.
Okay, so if you're a Silent Hill fan, this is just the month for you. We've got our third Silent Hill game coming out this month. It's March 27th, 2012 for the PlayStation Vita. It's Book of Memories.
It's the first game in the Silent Hill series to have multiplayer gameplay, so that should be pretty cool, I guess, if you like Silent Hill.
It says it focuses on cooperative multiplayer action rather than traditional psychological horror.
So it's probably going to be more of an action game than like a horror game.
It's the 9th game they have, and it's it's not going to follow the storyline of like the other series.
Yeah, it's sort
probably
of like just its own.
Yeah,
sort of
because
thing.
it's a Vita game, so that's probably why. It's the first game on the Vita, obviously, because it's a new console. Okay, so now to sum things up here, we're going to give our picks of the month from back in February, which ones we think did the best. So, in my opinion, I've still stuck with Kingdoms of Amalur, which is what I said in the first video. It's a really cool game. I recommend it for anyone who wants to play those kind of games. I mean, I'm not going to say if you're a shooter fan, then it's the game of the year, but
Yeah.
anyone who likes the RPG games, it's a great game.
Yeah.
If you can get it on PC, I will, because I'd say get it on PC because it did better.
Yeah.
It was much more, like a way better developed game
Better
on
reviewed,
PC.
better reviewed too by most of
Yeah.
All right, my pick of the month is the Jak and Daxter HD collection. All three of them are great games from like PS2 era. Now they're in HD. I'd go and buy them right now. They're all great. You can, if you don't want to buy the whole collection, you can download them from the PlayStation Store for just individually. If you just want to buy the first, second, or third one, but yeah, go buy it right now.
Okay, guys, so that's our March releases. Look forward to seeing you in April for some more great games.
Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, and keep gaming.